Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Scott Alderson Poetry. It's Saturday, October 2nd, and it's kind of a cloudy, gloomy day morning here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which is where I'm broadcasting from live in my home. So, for those who've seen the other videos before, we focused on my last book, and I'm happy to introduce my newest collection of poetry. Is called Finding Jamie. This is it. It's a beautiful cover with blue sky. You look at a blue sky with a few clouds in it and you think, it's going to be a good day. So I wanted to introduce you to Finding Jamie today. It's a poem book dedicated to my daughter Jamie and my granddaughters Lily and Layla. And it's available for retail sale in Calgary at two independent bookstores. Pages Books on Kensington, which is located at 1135 Kensington Crescent, Northwest Calgary, Alberta. The other location is Shelf Life Books, which is located at 1302 4th Street, Southwest Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Both offer delivery, and if you live outside of Calgary, they will ship it through Canada Post and charge you the appropriate postage. This is my magnum opus. I encourage you to pick up a copy, and I believe you will enjoy it. In fact, I offer a money back guarantee that if you've read through the 52 poems offered and you do not find at least one that you enjoy, then I will refund your money entirely, provided that you submit a poem of your own in iambic pentameter with an ABAB rhyme scheme describing to me why you dislike the book. And then I will refund your $15 wholly. Um, that's the best I can do. I believe in this book so much that I'm able to offer that money back guarantee. I've also partnered with the collaboration of three other artists here within the community I live in. We call ourselves Romantic Creations, your one stop affair for romance. You can find Romantic Creations on Facebook by entering Romantic Creations and come to the web page on Facebook. And you can also order gift bags. We delivered 10 yesterday to the Foothills Hospital Intensive Care Unit to thank the nurses. Each gift bag contained a copy of Finding Jamie, an artificial flower arrangement that was just stunning fall colors, a gift certificate for jewelry that one of our members makes herself, and then also a vanilla scented bar of soap that another member makes here in this community. The package is offered for $40, which is a retail savings of $15. Normally, you would pay $55 for the individual products, but we've all taken a slice out of the profit margin to offer this deal. And we wanted to thank the ICU nurses during COVID. Alberta right now has one of the highest COVID rates in all of Canada. Unfortunately, we lack leadership, and that's a whole nother story. So I wanted to give you a couple samples of the kind of writing that you're going to find in Finding Jamie. And like I say, I believe that you're really going to enjoy it. And I do encourage you to support um, poets. And if there's other poets across the country or in the world watching this broadcast, I encourage you to collaborate with other artists of mutual like in terms of artificial flower designers, because those flowers don't die and they don't bring about allergic reactions to people that might suffer from allergies. So please collaborate with other artists, get the word out there, and give back. This is called 1-800 I'm Insane. Waist deep in late disappointment, moments before hypothermia, my face cartoon color, memories of regret flood dam of repression. Sorry for adultery, coveting neighbor's wife, for not demonstrating full potential, smoking the pipe. Times I left and did not write, the long distance bill from that last Saturday night when I called 1-800 I'm Insane, in a useless attempt to rid the pain of feeling lonely. Waist deep in late disappointment, moments before hypothermia, waves of dreams splash blue face. I remember you, us, them. And the crowd goes crazy. Okay, let's get into it a little bit more. Like I say, I'm not going to read the entire book. That would be pointless and ineffective to promote sales. But thank you once again for tuning in. I'm only going to read one more piece because I believe that you, you you ought to be directed to picking up the book, to encourage you to pick up the book. So please go out there and pick up Finding Jamie by Scott Alderson. Oh, my fingers are in the way. There we go. Look at that. And on the back is a picture of myself, Jamie, and my granddaughters Lily and Layla. They came to visit a couple weeks ago. This is really fresh off the press. I've only had it in my possession for just over 2 weeks, and it was printed 3 weeks ago. It's printed in Calgary, Alberta, at a place called Print 3 Smart Business Centers. They've been an absolute delight to deal with, very professional. And I encourage you, if you are looking to do some printing, um, Print 3 Smart Business Centers. This location is 333 Fifth Avenue, Southwest Calgary, Alberta. They're in the book and they also have a website. This last piece I'm going to read is a tribute to one of my mentors. And unfortunately, he passed away from brain cancer. He was the lead singer of a band in Canada called The Tragically Hip. His name was Gord Downey. He also wrote a book of poetry called Coke Machine Glow, and he was deeply involved in bringing attention to the plight of Canada's Indigenous people. He did a video called The Secret Path, and also started a foundation based upon that individual's name and that. So this is significant to me because I really looked up to Gord Downey, loved the lyrics, loved the music of The Tragically Hip. This is for Gord Downey. He was my age, wisdom of a sage, sincerely still sad, music memories all I have. A friend asked me how I could grieve someone I never met. Feels like I knew him. I never met God, but one day I might. Sincerely still sad, the note ended. At the bottom, my name, still the same. Just watched television tribute to the tragically hip. Now I feel like the tragically sad. This too shall pass. Another toast of remembrance, another glass of water, half empty or half full. Sincerely still sad, days after you passed, my mortality in question. He was my age, wisdom of a sage. Yes, and it was very, very sad that Gord Downey passed away, but there was nothing to be done at that point in time. I'm going to leave you with one last piece, although I kind of thought that that was going to be it. But I'm going to throw one more in because it's a humorous side of life. Um, I just celebrated 7 years clean from my drug of choice, which is cannabis. And although I have multiple sclerosis, you can't tell right now from watching this, but I'm in a wheelchair. I have what's called primary progressive multiple sclerosis. And although some people find relief using cannabis, I did not. I used it because I'm an addict and I used it for pure pleasure. And at one point, it turned on me, and my best friend became my worst enemy. So, this poem is kind of during that time when I did use. I hope you enjoyed it. It's called Job Search 7890. When asked to explain gaps, lapse of months on his resume, obvious response would be schooling. Instead, lips puckered to frown, truth beyond repose, not working, I suppose. Somehow smoking weed was warranted. Binge ended abruptly yesterday. Any more questions? I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the readings. Once again, the book is called Finding Jamie by Scott Alderson. Why do my fingers keep getting in the way? Finding Jamie by Scott Alderson. Go to Pages Books on Kensington or Shelf Life Books. Order your copy today. And remember, if you want to send a gift bag to somebody, check onto Facebook. Go to Romantic Creations. That's Romantic Creations. And I believe that you'll find what you're looking for to give somebody that you know, a partner, a significant other, or a daughter, son, whatever have you, anyone who deserves acknowledgement, that extra boost to say it's going to be okay. Because you know what? We're going to get through this. Life is different now, but we're still rocking. We're still kicking it out. I am proud of you. Have a super day. I'll see you soon. Thanks again. Take care.